Raquel here, finally back. I wanted to do a quick update because some of you may have wondered, where is Raquel? And I still have to film the Will Work Awards, which is going to be coming up next. But last week and this week was a challenging week for me personally. My daughter got sick, and that's kind of hard when your child is sick, and especially with funny things going on with people in the flu. We were definitely very worried and concerned. And also my uncle was also sick at the same time. My daughter is doing better, but unfortunately my uncle did pass away, so I have been dealing with that the best I can. He was the uncle that I was the closest to, and his presence will deeply be missed. So I apologize for my absence. I was not feeling like Raquel, but I'm starting to get there. So I apologize for the delay in videos, and I thank you for your love, support, and hanging in there with me. Next are the Will Work for Awards numbers 1, 2, and 3. It is time for numbers 1, 2, and 3 on my top 12 in 2012. So these are the top 12 products I would actually work for in 2012. Great brushes don't have to cost a fortune. So what are they? They're the Real Technique brushes by Samantha Chapman. I have the blush brush, the stippling brush, and I also have the setting brush. And I absolutely love these brushes. I don't think they ever shed hair. They are so silky and soft and help to apply your makeup. And I also like that there's a website on the back of these brushes that show you other ways to use the brush. This setting brush, I've used it to contour. I've used this brush to blend eyeshadows. Really nice, fluffy, feels great. And I believe the most expensive brushes that they carry from the Real Techniques line by Samantha Chapman is actually a set for $17.99. Ulta's always offering a sale, so you can always get these, at most times, buy one, get one 50% off. So they're very affordable and really nice quality brushes. Even though they're not expensive, you aren't getting poor quality. So I was very impressed with these. Apply your foundation. I've also used this with setting powder and really just kind of pressed it into my skin. You could also use your blush brush for powder if you just want to lightly set your makeup with that. Are the Real Technique brushes by Samantha Chapman. For the Will Work For Awards was a toughie because I was stuck between these two palettes. I didn't know which one to get, but I definitely think I chose correctly. So coming in at number 2 is Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette. I look for eyeshadows and buy eyeshadows. I will gravitate towards golds and more warm neutral colors. The Naked 2 palette is more of those gray taupey neutral colors. And I absolutely love this palette. I love the portability. I love the brush that comes in here. I've used the brush for other eyeshadows. I've used this dark shade Blackout as a liner. This palette, it's filled with cool tone neutrals, which I didn't know if they would flatter my skin, but they actually are really, really nice, and I recommend if you haven't picked up Naked 1 or if you haven't picked up Naked 2, get the palette that you have the least amount of those colors and tones. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And my favorite color, I think, in this whole collection is this color called Snakebite. Look at that. It is gorgeous. Swatch it on my arm. There is Snakebite. That's like my fave to put on the lid or put on the crease. It's just beautiful. These are super silky, super pigmented, blend really easily. Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette. Number 1, and like I said, these items aren't in any particular order. It's just the way I jotted them down, and that's the way I've been going. But number 1 on my list is, again, a drugstore product. Super glad I found it. And I must admit, when I first tried it, I didn't have any expectations. In fact, it was pretty low expectations, but I've been pleasantly surprised by the way this performed. So coming in at number 1 is CoverGirl's Last Blast Mascara. I don't gravitate towards when it comes to drugstore brand makeup, but I think they've really been stepping up their game. And this Last Blast Volume Mascara is fantastic, especially if you like volume. It really does help to separate. It kind of has like these little spikes right here that really help to comb through the lashes. I like to wiggle it through. I love to do 2 coats of mascara because if 1 is good, 2 is better. And it really does help to separate, define, and make those lashes nice, full, thick, and lush. 1, CoverGirl Last Splash Volume Mascara. Will work for awards for 2012. Those are the top 12 products I would personally work for. What are your top products that you would work for and that stood out to you in the year 2012? Leave them down below. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.